Hampshire has got lots and lots of countryside, lots of history in Winchester, and it's just a beautiful place to live.
It's good for like if you have a dog or something that you need to walk, and it's good for yourself because then you need exercise. Quite easy to see friends.
10-minute walk from the station, an hour into London. That's really handy. I go into London every couple of weeks. It's a really good location here.
So the reason that we picked Eastleigh was because I work in Eastleigh. I don't drive, so it's a 10-minute walk to my work. It's got good motorway links for your work as well.
Yep.
There's always things to do, like going to community events or going to a club or the Tarot, which is a leisure centre.
A lot of people in the area, they think it might restrict them because the reputation that's been built over the years has been that most people haven't had a good education in this area, so that means they wouldn't have one either.
Just because people think, just because of where we've grown up, that we're going to have a bad reputation, but we might actually do well in life.
I would like to live close to my family because my family is spread all over the place right now.
One of our graduates has just bought behind here, so they bought in Petersfield. I know Petersfield is expensive.
Buying a property was really stressful. This property and next door are the only properties on this estate that's 2-bedroom. The rest are higher than that. So for young people, it just ends up being absolutely impossible to get on the housing ladder when there's hardly any properties that are in your price range.
The other issue as well is that with some of the developments is that a lot of people buy in the 2-bedroom houses to rent them out, which then doesn't give people the opportunity to get on the property ladder.
Yeah.
The development at the moment's a bit worrying. Working in the countryside and educating children, I want them to have as much experience outdoors. I don't want to see too many buildings going up, really, too many housing developments.
There's less habitat for animals and less areas where we can just kind of go, say, have a picnic. They could have quite a large area of countryside and then some areas that are kind of housing estates. So we've still got at least some houses and some countryside.
They're building lots of houses, which is great, but then they're not necessarily providing the facilities to go with it. So schools, doctors. What they're just doing is cramming loads of houses into current, sort of villages and towns. I think they need to look at developing new villages.
Yeah, rather than adding
to ones that are potentially already sort of struggling.
The traffic is horrendous.
I think if we don't do something about climate change soon, future generations will look back and ask us why we didn't when we still had the chance.